Hello my beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Donella here. I'm back once again because MAC recently launched this new innovative face color. It's called the MAC Next to Nothing face color, or I should say new innovative foundation. It's called the MAC Next to Nothing face color, and I just actually wanted to sit down and try it on, in front of the camera so you guys can see what it actually looks like, and just give my honest review on it. So if you are interested in learning my particular thoughts, feelings about this little jar over here, then please stay tuned. Also, before I leave, I'm almost at my first 100 subscribers, and whenever I hit 100, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I think I snapped that like some nights ago. I actually want to give away no, 3 particular items. So if you're following me on Snap and also here on YouTube, then you will know exactly what's going on with me, and so forth and so on, so on. So anyway, without further rambling, let's just head straight into this review. Okay, so I've already prepped my face for this demonstration right here. I did not use any color correction, only because I just wanted to see how much coverage this this next to nothing face color actually has, because they did say it's more like a tinted moisturizer. So I just wanted to see if it's something that can be buildable, because I don't know. Let's just try it and see. I am going to be doing a half and half demonstration, meaning one half of my face I'm going to be using my foundation brush, and the other side of my face I'm going to be using my beauty blender, just to see which tool would work better with this face color or foundation. Well, they call it a face color. It's next to nothing face color, and I did get the shade dark deep, because I'm sure you guys can tell I've already started to get a bit darker, because the hotter months are here. We live down in the Caribbean, so we have hot days and hotter days. We ain't got no 4 seasons of the year. It's either hot days or hotter days. That's how we roll down here. Okay, so I'm just going to pump the usual amount I use on my face daily whenever I'm applying a foundation, which is about 2 pumps. And I'm going to just apply it all over my face. Ooh. Do you realize that this actually runs a bit? Actually, you know what? I think the bottle doesn't really show the true color of the foundation. But let's just see how this works. Okay, so I'm going to be using this side of my face with the Beauty Blender. Let me just get a mirror so I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to be using my Beauty Blender on this side of my face. So let's just see how this blends out. Actually made a mark in my face, like in the center of my face, because I was trying to, half it out. Okay, that's the Beauty Blender side. Then I'm going to take my foundation brush and just blend out the other side. Like, I'm not really seeing much coverage, like for somebody like me who has acne scarring. I'm sure you guys can tell that they're already peeping through this. Look at this side where I use my Beauty Blender. You can actually see that it didn't actually do much coverage in terms of covering my acne scars. But I do realize on this side, using my brush, it did a bit more coverage. Honestly, I kind of believe that maybe, just maybe, that my Beauty Blender may have moved around some of the product a bit. So maybe using a foundation brush is probably best for persons who have acne scarring like I do, if you're going to be trying this foundation. So foundation brush side, Beauty Blender side. What do you guys think? So I'm just allowing this next to nothing face color to dry down a bit more. This is the the side that I use my beauty blender on, and this is the side that I use my foundation brush on. Now, in terms of coverage, let's talk about coverage right now. I definitely would not suggest this to somebody who likes that full-on cake face, full face coverage. Like if you like that type of finish in a foundation, then this is definitely not something that you would like. It's more like a tinted moisturizer with somewhat of a luminous finish, because I can actually see that it has a bit of a sheer glow, and somebody who has oily skin like me, this would probably maybe last me somewhere between 3 to 4 hours the most. It's not something that's going to last for the entire day. So it's probably something that you could use maybe if you're going to make a quick run and you don't really want to have like you want to look made up, but you don't want to look too made up, then I would definitely suggest using something like this, because it falls more in the line of a tinted moisturizer. So somebody like me who has acne scarring, I don't know, I could probably maybe wear this to work, you know, during the hotter months, but I would definitely have to do some serious color correcting in order to cover up my acne scars before I apply something like this. And I actually think that you can maybe wear this underneath one of your favorite foundation, or maybe you can mix it with your favorite foundation. I'm not sure if it's going to work with other foundations, so I would definitely suggest, if you have a MAC favorite foundation, you could probably mix it with this. Now, according to their site, they do suggest that you purchase the corresponding pressed finishing powder that goes with the next to nothing face color. However, when I purchased this, on the website, the corresponding powder that goes with this was sold out, so I figure I can actually maybe perhaps use my mineralized skin finish, you know, because this is just as lightweight. Well, according to what I'm reading here, it's just as lightweight as the next to nothing pressed powder. I went and did my eyebrows, and I did some light highlighting, and I used my Laura Mercier, just some light, just pressed it in lightly, because I don't really want to put too much product on top of the next to nothing foundation. And I did some a very light bronze around my face, and yeah, this is definitely not something that can be used, you know, as an everyday foundation. This is more like an errand on the go type of thing, because it really falls in the line of a BB cream or a tinted moisturizer. Like, it hasn't even covered up my stash. As a matter of fact, I feel like this is making me sweat more. I feel like this is making me sweat more. It could be the lights, but I feel like the foundation is just making me sweat more. It could be me. But anyway, let me just continue to slay the rest of my face, and I'll be right back. Okay, now that I am back with my face completed, let's just continue to talk about this MAC next to nothing face color. I have to say that this definitely stayed true to its name when it said it was next to nothing, because it literally feels like nothing is on your face. Now, in terms of the formula, I would definitely say it falls somewhere between the line, or it definitely falls in the line of something of a tinted moisturizer slash BB cream. As a matter of fact, according to what they stated on their website, is that is what they were going for when they created this next to nothing face color. Now, in terms of shade range, apparently it only comes in 9 shades, and I actually had to get the darkest color. Well, according to the chat that they have, there's this chat that, you know, according to your particular MAC foundation shade, then you would know which one of the next to nothing foundation is actually your shade. Now, as I said before, it only comes in 9 colors. I don't know if the people at MAC was probably trying to do maybe like a test run, like to say, let's just do 9 shades just to see if we're going to get some good feedback, some bad feedback, some in-between feedback. I don't know what they were going for, but apparently it only comes in 9 shades, and I don't know if they're going to maybe increase the shades, maybe somewhere along the line, maybe if they have really good feedback. But for now, I'm seeing some mixed reviews. Some persons actually like it. I guess those are the persons who don't like that full cake face makeup look. But for somebody like me, y'all know I love my cake face, so this is probably something I would use maybe when I'm, you know, heading to town to make a quick errand, and I don't really want that made up makeup look, now then I would probably apply something like this on my face, of course. In terms of pricing, this actually runs for $31 US. So somebody like me who lives down in the Caribbean, or as you guys call it, the islands, this would cost me twice as much. And then I have to consider things like customs, those shipping agencies that ship the stuff down here for us, and all those government taxes that they continue to dig us in real eye with. But we ain't gonna talk about that right now. We're gonna talk about this MAC new next to nothing foundation. Now, if I would repurchase something like this, I would have to say no. Number one, because I feel like if something is gonna cost that much, I would expect a lot more from it. Now, I know what MAC was going for when they created something like this. However, I still think the price is kind of steep, and I can actually get the same type of coverage from something as cheap as a drugstore brand like Maybelline. A Maybelline BB cream is gonna do the same thing. It's gonna give me the tint that I need for me to just run going town, do an errand, and come back home. I feel like it's better for me to pay $10 US, like somewhere between $8 to $10 US, versus paying $31 for something that's just not covering up my acne scars and all of that. Now, the one thing I have to give MAC an A+ for is that this actually matches my skin to a T. It actually matches my skin to a T. Now, the one thing I actually hated about MAC foundations for quite some time is that sometimes the formulas, like, they continue to change up their foundation formula. So sometimes you know, one particular foundation would look too orange, or one would look too neutral, and that's one of the things that I actually hated about MAC foundation. So then I actually, you know, broadened my horizons, and I started using a lot of different foundations, and I realized that, you know, besides MAC, there are a lot more foundations out there that actually work to a T. Because I was stuck on MAC for quite some time. Like, even in my makeup bag, I just had a lot of MAC this, and I was like, you know what? It's time for me to broaden my horizon. Like, I was a serious MACaholic. That was just me. But anyway, I would definitely say that, you know, I would give this maybe like a, let's see, if I had to grade this, I would give this maybe like a C+, because I can find something cheaper that does the same thing, or maybe even better. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with MAC, because as I said before, I was a MACaholic, because in my honest opinion, I actually feel like there are some products that MAC just continues to make a home run with. You know, things like their Fix Plus, their Conceal and Correct palettes, their Prolong Wear concealers, their airbrush makeup. I just feel like they continue to hit a home run whenever it comes to those particular products. But in my honest opinion, I just feel like this is just, the pricing on this is just too heavy. If it's just a tinted moisturizer I'm only going to get like a tint. It's not going to be able to cover up my acne scarring or anything, and it's not even going to last all day. I just feel like $31 is just too heavy for something like this. Alright, my beauties, so that is it on my review of this MAC Next to Nothing face color, my honest review, how I feel about it. Now, if you've tried the Next to Nothing foundation, let me know down in the comment section if you liked it. If you didn't like it, just let me know down in the comment section. Also, if there's a particular product that has just been recently launched and you want my honest opinion or my review on the product, also let me know down in the comment section. If you have appreciated this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up on your way out. And if you have not already subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click that lovely red subscribe button on your way out. And as always, I'll talk to you guys real soon on my next upload. Bye bye.